Theodore Roosevelt was a fundamental figure in the history of the United States. He restored honor to the name of the president and made this position the center of American politics. After years of corruption, Roosevelt believed the president could use any power unless explicitly denied to him, in the hopes of satisfying the people. His presidency served as an era of reform and change and made society more optimistic and welcoming. He made the United States a prominent world power by displaying its significance globally. Some examples of his strong foreign policy with the addition of the Roosevelt Corollary to the Monroe Doctrine. He increased America's prestige, and Roosevelt's Square Deal played a major role in eliminating corruption of the Gilded Age. His corporation, consumer, and conservation efforts took a middle ground approach to legitimize the president's role and satisfy the people's needs. This zealous determination and altruistic desire to better society is needed in the 21st century. Today, when people are not happy or satisfied with any matter, they are afraid to deal with the issue or try to fix it. After all, problems we see every day almost become normal, and we cease to see them as an issue anymore. However, this is wrong, and it only prolongs the complication. Before Roosevelt, corruption was at an all-time high. Presidents and many reformers could not figure out how to approach the issue because it had become so deeply rooted in the American society. Roosevelt realized the balance of power was off and the people were not living fairly. Monopolistic businesses were dominating while officials turned a blind eye. Roosevelt did not. He listened to the people and tried his best to help them. Key word here is listened. In the 21st century, people tend to talk and then ignore others. It is almost as if we don't care about the opinion of others and block ourselves off to criticism. When there is a problem, it needs to be addressed before the people retaliate. Roosevelt did the simple thing of just listening, and he was halfway there. Roosevelt was also always doing something. Today, many people say, "Oh, there is nothing that could have been done or could be done." This is not true. Something can always be done, we just have to truly search. This relates to the issue of the environment. With the issue, there are two extremes: the tree huggers who believe the environment is sacred and should not be bothered by humans, and those who destroy forests to build factories and human commodities. Roosevelt was neither. He was a conservationist and wanted to ensure that the environment should be protected for future generations. This is especially important in the 21st century. At the rate at which humans are exploiting the earth, land is being destroyed and species are being killed off sooner than humans are discovering them. We are living in a world of destruction with no opportunity for growth and nourishment. It would be unrealistic for humans to completely stop manufacturing, but we can take a similar approach to Roosevelt. We can at least do something to protect our environment for future generations. These ideas are summing up to the essential points that change may not be desirable, but it is necessary to reform society. Roosevelt did not make everyone happy, but he tried. He fixed many of the corrupt policies of our nation and made the United States a prominent world power. His ability to take initiative and act as a leader is admirable. We, as the next generation, need to be inspired by his efforts. This is our life and society, and power lies in our hands to make it better.